All right, so we have a straight kickoff here. At diamond, you should be learning how to speed flip. Obviously, if you don't have the confidence to do that right now, then that's perfectly fine. But it should be something you should be practicing, generally speaking. But it's not a big deal for now. You do get a pretty good kickoff here. You grab a pad. Nice. This is really, really good. A lot of players would just kind of just go, try to grab the mid boost, realize mid boost was not there, go back, and all of a sudden, all of the space is now conceded. Instead, you stick with the play, which is really, really good. And your mate should be there, but unfortunately he wasn't. But that's still definitely the correct play to do. And had your mate was there, or had he cheated up, then it should be a goal here. So you did a fantastic job. Yeah, definitely a great job. So here, okay, we go all the way for back boost. Here, I'm assuming you probably had car cam here. You missed the boost. And when you turn around, this happens. This is a mistake. Why? Because as second man, we need to support mate at all times, even with no boost. So here, what we needed to do was, once we see that mate has boost and he's facing the play, it's likely that he's going to try and challenge, especially at diamond. At the higher ranks, Sticky probably should not challenge this, because he should notice that you have no boost and they should play it slow for you to get back. But at diamond, they don't always have that awareness, so we need to be the one to have the awareness. So what does that mean? So here, what we needed to do was just face the 50, grab the pad, and if you look, we would have been able to score had we stayed in the play. It's that simple, right? Mate is gonna go, mate is gonna go for the, I'm not too sure why the card is just bouncing off here. So mate goes for the ball, we grab a pad, get close, and we can try and go for the goal, right? So if mate is going to go, you also need to go. That way you always fight for the second ball here. But the problem here is that we go for boost, and then look, the opportunity is now gone, and all of a sudden we're left in this kind of awkward position where the opponent has a ton of time to do what they like. So here they go up the wall. Good shadowing. The position here was pretty good so far. You still get beat. I think we challenged it a bit too late. How we know when we should challenge is dependent on especially our teammate. So here we can see that our teammate flips and kind of comes back into the play a bit more. So we know at this point we can challenge, and your mate will definitely be back in the rotation by the time you challenge. So here you can stay here, and then just cut in and then challenge. Maybe a challenge can be a bit better than mine. Maybe something like this, right? So this one, notice that your teammate is back, get a lot sharper, a lot closer, cover the angle, and then you'll be perfectly fine here. Here we position mid. At diamond, there's obviously inconsistency, so you don't really want to position mid here, although it makes sense. I always say positioning mid is fine in a 2v1 situation, so this is fine. But I would probably say position at an angle where you cover a situation where your mate might mess up, and also cover mid at the same time. So, and I know you guys know that I always say don't position in situations where your mate might mess up, but this obviously varies from rank to rank. So here, what we could have done is position something like this. Why? Because if your mate looks like he's messing up, well, guess what? We can easily go here and follow this ball, right? And if your mate decides to pass it mid, if he passes it mid, then we're still in a good position to score and hit the shot. So it covers as many options as possible. To be honest, even at higher ranks, I would say still position at an angle, just in case anything happens. And it's all about covering your options. It's all about covering as many options as possible. That's the key thing in Rocket League, and always playing for the second ball. So do keep that in mind. So here your mate messes up, and now we're in an awkward position. You break here, which you shouldn't. Definitely keep your momentum. Don't just stop. Read the play. Okay, so here we're going back towards net. Goes over our heads. Okay, so here there's a mistake here. The mistake here is that we should be going to the source of the problem. The source of the problem is by tackling the ball immediately. like this, right? When the ball's coming to this is our ball, 100% this is our ball, and trying to 50, if you can get the 50, sorry, if you can beat the ball and get to the ball cleanly, that's perfect. But if you can't, for whatever reason, let's say for whatever reason you position here, then you can tackle it like this. The issue is that you go towards net. It's not about, the misconception is that a lot of people want to protect the net, right? But if you prevent the ball from coming near your net to begin with, then you don't have to protect the net, right? Like here, you're trying to go into net to protect the net, but the ball is nowhere near your net, right? So you're not covering the source of the problem. So if you just go and tackle this ball immediately and challenge it, then you don't even have to worry about your net because you just got rid of the ball immediately. So do keep that in mind too. Okay, so goes over us. Mate has the ball here. Don't really have to turn away here. I mean, just follow your mate. So here when you land, your mate going up the wall, you can grab this boost and just follow him, right? Oh, he messed up. Guess what? We can now follow the second ball and get the touch. If he goes for a solo play, so let's say he goes for a solo play and he does a really good job, we can just track, and see what happens when he does the solo play. And then if he messes up as he did then you're right there to get the second ball. Now, the problem is here, you're too far away. So when he does mess up, now look, you're just so far away that the opponent can now shoot this and score. And they almost do. And this could be a goal against you when it could have been pretty comfortably prevented had we just stayed close to mate and play for the second ball as much as possible. Twos is all about the second ball. I stress this in almost all of my analysis videos. So do try to remember that as much as possible here. All right, let's see what happens here. You gotta be careful here. Try not to take control here. The reason is because your mate and the opponent both fell into your back net. So the likelihood is that the opponent is very close to you, which means they can quite easily bump you out the way, which they do here. So here, sometimes just clearing the ball is fine. Don't be scared by clearing the ball. So if you're here, for example, you can just try to clear the ball away, get it out. That way you have a lot more time with the ball. Your teammate can also get out and support you, and it's a lot less pressure to deal with. So yeah. Unfortunately, fortunately, when you get bumped, you also bump the other guy, which leaves an open net for your teammate. So that's good. All right, let's move on. Good kickoff. Your kickoffs are pretty strong. It looks like you're getting good connection on the ball, which is good. Okay, what happened here? It kind of looked like it was pretty awkward. Okay, so we go for kickoff. We flip. Okay, here we should definitely, I think, we stay in the play a little bit. It looks like we're kind of just watching instead of just rotating. So here, the moment you land here to here, just leave the ball, get out, and if it comes towards you as it does here, then we can obviously deal with the ball then. Here it looks like we're kind of just watching. We're kind of just watching him to hit the ball instead of just making a full turn before he hits the ball. And then it kind of leaves us this, and then you end up rotating out when really it should have been your ball because you were closer to the ball here. So that was a very kind of awkward situation between you and your mate here. This positioning is good. This is good. You're staying close. Mate has low boost, so you stay close. You're keeping an angle. You're not directly in mid. You're keeping an angle in case anything messes. This is great positioning right now. Good positioning. Unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Obviously, just a hit off the post here. Try to break a little bit here, though. I'll show you what I mean. So, like here, I will start to slow down a little bit, and then going out. You just kept on driving, but you gotta also read where the ball could bounce if it's gonna hit the post. Just slow down. If it trickles in front of you, then it will trickle in front of you. So that's something to keep in mind. Nice touch. Not bad. Just stalling the play, not letting them have a free ball. That was good. This is a mistake. We have Alright, let me just check. We definitely had boost. You grabbed that boost, right? You have 100 boost here. But then we leave the play using our 100 boost to get 100 boost again. I mean, I'm sure you know that that doesn't make sense. Right here, the ball is going to the right-hand side. What do? We just follow the play. Stay close to mate, stay close to mate. And then obviously try to make something happen, right? But here we just use our boost just to get boost again. So it doesn't, obviously is just something that shouldn't happen, especially at diamond rank, I would say. Okay, let me go back. So here we're chasing, trying to get back into the position. Mate hits it up, which kind of throws everyone off. He bumps you, whatever, just happens, right? Mate should challenge this. He doesn't. I think he should have challenged this, if I'm being honest. So here, try to at least, you know, do something, right? Try to be annoying or something like that. So he doesn't do that. You should turn. Oh, okay. So here we need to turn here. So here, when you're in this position, look for gaps where you can cut in and clear the ball or hit the ball away. So you'll see here, he hits the ball, look, right? Do you see that? So do you see how he flips? That flip, when he flips, that's your cue to now go, look. And now we have the ball. Because when he flips, he can't get back into position because he's stuck in animation. So here, you're chilling. Oh, that's it. This is my ball now. I now have full possession of this ball. Here, he flips. Now you should see that this is your ball. But what we do is that we're just going back to net, right? Remember, you don't need to cover net if you have the ball, right? If you can cut the problem at its source, then you don't need to cut the net. So you don't need to protect the net. So the best way to think about this is pretend you're playing Rocket League, right? Where it's a game where okay, I have to be careful with what I say here because I don't want you to misinterpret, but pretend there are no goals, right? Pretend it's just a cage where there's no goals and all you do is just in a bad way, like I don't want to sound very ball chasey, is to just get the ball, right? It's to hit the ball. So there's no nets, right? There's no way to score. Let's just pretend it's a cage. There's no goals. There's no way to score. All you do is just hit the ball, right? Here, if there was no goal, right, and he does this, you know for a fact, you and I both know that you would 100% just turn and hit this ball because you know there's no goals to worry about, right? But because you know there's a goal that you need to protect, what it does is that it forces you away from the ball because you want to protect that net. The most valuable thing in Rocket League when you're playing Rocket League is the ball. It's not the net. The net is not what you need to, like, what you need. You do need to protect the net, obviously, but it's the ball that you need to keep. If you have the ball, it's impossible for the opponents to score. Possession is everything, right? So do keep that in mind. So yeah. Here. I mean, okay, see, I mean, we should have solved the problem earlier, but if we're in this situation, someone needs to challenge this ball because it's just, there's too much time for the opponent. Here, we do a power slide turn. We don't need to, just turn and be the first one. Look, just be the first one. Tell your teammate, look, I'm going to be first. I'm going to try to be first and deal with this ball at its source. Here, we power slide. So what happens is now your car is at a standstill. So when you try to 50, you have no momentum. You have no speed behind your car. So when you 50, you're going to get absolutely destroyed on this 50, right? So that's another important point. Here, what happened here? Here we just, you should cheat up. Make sure you cheat up on every kickoff. Right, just cheat up like this. He wins the kickoff. Grab this boost. Stay close, and then obviously try to play for this ball as much as you can, right? So here, that's just a rule to keep in mind. Make sure you always cheat. Okay, so this is good. Good awareness. Good awareness. I've seen a lot of diamonds would just jump for this ball, and then they would get beat, and then they just concede. This is good awareness, which is good, which is a good sign to see. I mean, this is just mechanics. I don't like to focus too much on mechanics. I mean, your intention was pretty well here. You wanted to clear the ball to the corner. Obviously, you just mechanically messed up, but your intention is correct here, so I'm not going to comment too much on that. Okay, nice touch. When you have 0 boost, like this, let me show you. Okay, when you have 0 boost and you're going fast like this, what you need to do is stay close to the ball and don't flip or jump. You only jump if you know you can 50. So here, you just stay close like this. Just stay close like this, and then you can try to jump in 50 or something, right? I mean, you do get the boost in the end, which is good. Nice, this is good. I like the demo attempts here. That was a great attempt. That was the correct play to do. Just unfortunate that you missed, really. So that was really good. Go grab their corner boost. Nice. The challenge. Yep. Wrap around. Not bad positioning. Oh, okay. Okay. This, I understand why you went up. I do think mate should have left the ball here. Yeah. Mate should have left the ball, but at the same time, we're the ones watching mate. Mate is not watching us. So it's just a case of just kind of being aware that mate is going to hit it one more time and then getting ready for the second ball for when he does. But do you know what? You missing this ball, sorry, you going up for this ball, I get it. So I'm not going to criticize too hard on this. I've seen this happen in GCs too. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. When you don't have comms on between teammates, it's very hard to communicate your touches and stuff, and if you're going to leave it or not. So you know, that's not really your fault. All right, nice. This is pretty good. Here, probably go for the other boost and lead this ball towards for mate. So ideally, what mate needs to do here is go for this ball. So here. So mate needs to be the one to go for the ball, not you. And then you be the one to go get boost. That's how ideally it should be. But in the end, it's fine. Okay. I think we shouldn't have gone for the boost there. Let me see. Yeah, the moment this happens, you know a counter attack is about to happen. So you can kind of just go back, right? Just go back. If he hits it, get close. Maybe grab this corner boost. And then now you can kind of see if you can try to settle for that ball. Here we tried to go for that boost, which is okay. If you got the boost, it probably would have been okay. But, you know, you want to just kind of play a bit more with teammates. So you always want to be as close to your teammate as possible here. Good rotation through mid. You're just missing a few of the pads, but you know your intention is still good here. Okay, we need to stop doing this. This habit really needs to stop, I think. Is you always go to net and then you power slide. You don't need to do this. Why would you want to cut your momentum, right? So let me show you. So here, this is good, right? Just turn, right? Turn and go for the ball, or at least try to go for the ball. If you get beat, then, you know, you get beat, but you're going to be closer to it, right? And this is how you build speed as well as precision in real games, is because you're able to be quick, right? And if mate, where is mate? So if you go for this ball here and then you miss, mate can always turn around and cut off the shot too. So it's like a teammate effort, right? You go quick, this forces the opponent to hit it away, and then if you miss, your teammate will be there to cover the pass, and then he will be able to block the 50. So it's like a team effort thing. But don't do this, because you're going to kill your momentum, right? If he passes it now, and if the opponent, the second man opponent, is really, really close, and he just hits it, you don't have any kind of momentum to stop that kind of shot. So definitely a habit that needs to be stopped. Unfortunate boost grab there. Nice. Here, the moment you see mate go up, he's going for the ball. What do? We turn around, face the 50, and then we try to push forward here. Just because now what's happening is your mate is going for the ball and we're still going back. So that now when we turn, we're just too far away from the play. So if you read a second ball, then you'll be a lot closer to the play and you'll have a lot more success going for the second ball, which will give you a higher chance of winning the game. Unfortunate boost grab again. Just rotating back here. Okay, just a bit panicky here, a little bit. This happens. Here, we can't go for this ball because we don't have boost. Okay, that was a crazy flick. Okay, that was crazy. That was really, really good. I mean, was that a teammate own goal? But that was crazy. I think even if you had slow down, which I said, that was crazy, by the way, with 0 boost. In this situation, I think it's just pure credit to the opponents. It's just a great goal by them. And sometimes you have to acknowledge that. You can't just be perfect in defense 24/7, right? Sometimes you just have to acknowledge that the opponent just hit a good goal, right? They just hit a good goal. So yeah, that was great by them. Obviously, your mate panics and he ends up own goaling, but it's understandable. Okay, the kickoff goes towards mate, which is great. Okay, again, just awareness, right? Mate has full boost, so logically he got the corner boost. So here, just turn towards the play, right? Grab this pad, grab this pad, grab this pad, and then maybe your mate ends up scoring it. But if he missed, you would have been there, right? But here we flip. We're going back away from the play, and that mate took the corner boost. So I think you realized it then. And then all of a sudden we're too far away. So if the shot gets saved, you're not there for the second ball, and it could have been a goal, but then it wasn't because you wasn't there for the second ball. But fortunately, your mate does score it, so not that big of a deal. All right, another kickoff here. I think what you should do is because you're going for a straight kickoff here. I'm thinking maybe try to jump a bit earlier, maybe. So like this. I'm not too sure because I don't do straight kickoffs. So I'm not really sure, but maybe try to like do something like that. Try to jump and hit the ball directly in the middle. But generally speaking, you should be trying to learn how to speed flip. So yeah. Okay, we miss boost quite a lot. Okay, so here. Whenever you're doing a kickoff and you lose the kickoff, meaning the ball is going to your side of the field, you want to be rotating back towards the middle, but also back towards where your mate is, instead of going for boost. So for example, like this. So here you go for the kickoff. This happens, right? So we lose the kickoff, so you want to rotate like this through the pads and get back into this kind of position for when mate clears the ball, or if he misses or something, right? So don't just go this way round, rotate behind your mate, so that way if anything happens, you're there to clear it up. Okay, so here, let me see what happened here. Okay, is this, I mean, your mate should definitely clear this ball. Again, it's just a power slide turn thing. So here, it's not really likely the opponent is going to score from this kind of shot. It's because he's very level with the ball, so you can't get underneath the ball to hit it really, really hard. So here you can just turn around here. Oh, your mate whiffed. Guess what? We're there for the second ball, right? It's always positioning for the second ball. The problem is you power slide 10, cuts off your momentum. You're too slow now to get the second ball, which can put you in a dangerous position. Nice, excellent. That's a great read. Fantastic read right there. That was really, really good. Okay, nice. This is good. Yeah, they hit it. You go for boost, which is good because your mate is hitting it towards you. The opponent hit it towards you. Okay, I can tell we haven't really seen any mechanics from you, but I'm pretty sure from the notes that you sent me that you said that you're not very mechanical. You focus on game sense and positioning. Because here you could have just popped the ball up. You don't need to flip on this ball. You can just pop it up, and then obviously, well, not a diamond. You might be able to like air dribble, or depending on what your mechanical abilities is like. So I mean, you don't even have to do any of like you can maybe just pop it up, and that could be, and then maybe you can do a single jump, try to go for the shot or something. Well, not like that kind of shot, but you know what I mean. Okay, what's going on here? It looks like everyone just kind of zoned out. So here, I don't know where your teammate is. Okay, so when you flipped, your teammate went for boost. Okay, so here, again, it's all about awareness, right? So here, when you flip, you can see your teammate is going back for boost here. So what does this mean? So when the ball's going this way, we land. And guess what? We still stay behind this ball, take control of it, and try to make something happen, right? Here, we kind of just go away from the ball because we didn't notice that mate was going for boost, and then all of a sudden, look how much time they have on the ball here. So awareness definitely a key thing, I would say. Nice hit. That was a nice hit. Yeah, grab the middle boost. Good. Let me just see this positioning. Here, yeah, this was good. I think here you turn more to the right. I would probably face it a bit more, so face the shot a bit more. So here, instead of just turning what you did, so here what you did was that you kind of just face towards the right wall the entire way. This is fine, but here what you want to do, especially for good practice, is you want to face here, right? You want to face, and then when he booms it, then you turn. The reason is because just in case your mate gets like, if your mate does like a crazy, I don't know if he was able to, but if he does like a jump like this, let's say your mate does a jump like this, right? And he blocks it. If he blocks it, then at least if you're facing it, then it's easy for you to just turn and follow the play, right? But it's just a minor thing. I think it's still fine what you did. Again, yeah, I think it is one key thing that you need to fix. It's definitely this, is you don't need to protect the net. The ball is not going towards your net. Go towards the ball if you want to protect your net. So where's the ball going? This way? Okay, it's going this way. There we go. We just got rid of the ball. Don't let the ball come towards you, because right now you're in net. But why, right? You're in net and you're not covering the ball. The biggest threat is what? It's the ball. So deal with the ball here. So you might be thinking, okay, I got the ball here, right? But at higher ranks, they would recognize you went to rank. They would recognize that you went to net, and they wouldn't just do what they did. So for example, who was it? Was it this guy? Okay, so this guy hits it. So for example, they would kind of go here. They would see you're not in net, right? So now they would just take their time. They would just take their time, do a little 50, and that 50 could be a really good 50 by them. And then their second man might be able to get the second ball. So keep that in mind. Let's see here. Okay, we hit the ball, but it's fine. This is fine. Obviously here, you'd want to control this. I mean, it's a good setup for an air dribble, but if we're not talking about mechanics, then here you just needed a stronger boom, to be honest. So maybe working on your boom skills could be a little bit better, something like that. Yeah, something like where you can just kind of really hit it hard and follow it through. But it's okay. Here. Okay, whenever you're going for a 50 like this, you want to cover your net, right? So the way you want a 50 is like this. You kind of want to cover the left side, because that's where your net is. Your net is kind of behind you towards the left. So you want to kind of do this. Let me go back a little bit more. So here you flip, right? We land. Oops. Okay. Because of jumping replay, I can't control the momentum. And you want to kind of cover like that. So that way you're forcing the opponent to hit it towards the right, not towards your net. Like that, right? So you're getting closer, like that. Okay? So that way you're covering your net, and you force them to hit it away from the net, so your teammate can pick up the second ball there. Okay, we have enough boost. Try to learn to grab pads here. So here, it's in the corner. Just grab this pad, right? You have 81 boost. Don't use any boost. Stay close to mate. And there we go. We just have a free ball to do whatever we want, right? So here you're killing a lot of boost just to go away from the play, just to get boost again. So it's very, very just counterproductive here. That's unfortunate. I mean, again, just open net. I mean, everyone, even the higher ranks, miss open net, so not going to focus too much on that. Here, just a bit of a misread. The ball's going straight, so try to follow. Do you know the trail? Do you see the orange trail when you hit the ball? You'll see the orange trail, right? So you see that orange trail? Just try to follow that orange trail and be in line with it. So let me show you. So like this. So here, I'm gonna follow. Like I'm right in line with it, and it becomes a lot easier to hit the ball. Not too sure if you knew that, but it's a good way to read the ball. Just follow the trail, and then once you're in line with it, you'll be able to read the ball a lot easier. Hold on, I kind of zoned out. So here we go to the right, pick up boost, I think. Yep, get back into the play. Positioning is pretty okay here. This is fine. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I mean, not bad, yeah. It's all mechanical stuff, so that's... Again, not going to comment on that too much. Okay. Again, the power slide's here, but I think I've mentioned that enough now, so... Not a big deal. Hit the ball away. That's not bad. Try to go for the shot. Great. All of this, the last 10-20 seconds, have been pretty good. Just double check. Yeah. Again, maybe you need to work on your booms and your shooting a bit more. But it's fine. That was a nice shot, I would say. Missed the boost a little bit. Good pad grabs. Ooh, okay. It's a bit awkward here. Try not to reverse, okay? You gotta just turn your car naturally. So, like here, right? You're turning this way, and now you gotta turn the other way. So just turn the other way, right? Like this. And then you can keep your speed. Yeah, this is okay. This is really awkward. We should not be, we should not be reversing in midfield like that at all. Here, read the play again. You can see your opponent is going to absolutely smack this ball. Grab the boost, go up the wall, and try to do something, right? Here, your mate booms it, and we go back. But now it's just a ball that we could have had, but we just went back just to grab boost, even though we had 100 boost again. So definitely a big fix right there. Okay, good positioning. Still good. Not bad, not bad. So here, it's the same thing again, right? So here, stay here. He slows down. Your mate can now cover. Because what we did here is that we covered the low, right? We cover the low. If it goes over you, your mate can cover it. In this case, your mate didn't have boost, so that was probably the wrong decision by me. So here, mate doesn't have boost. We need to go a bit further back towards net. And then maybe we can try to cover the ball now. Yeah, so that was my fault. We need to notice that mate doesn't have boost there, so we need to give the opponent a bit more respect there. We're definitely not power sliding into net, because if the opponent gets like a double tap here, he could score this. So that was a bit dangerous. I think that was a demo attempt. Here, probably just go back and play as first man to help your teammate who's in net. Was probably the best play, I would say, but it's still fine. Okay, let's see what we do here. Nice, that's good. That was really good. Unfortunate, but that was nice. I liked that a lot, by the way. The touch here, we just needed to touch it and then go instantly. So like, I'm trying to get the correct touch that you did. Like that, something like that to the backboard, and then maybe your teammate can go and finish it off. So this was a great touch. We just needed to flip a lot easier to beat the first man, but it was a good challenge by the opponent, I would say. And I think this might be game. Good control. That was really good control. All right, so key things I would say, definitely we need to stop the power sliding into net. We need to cut the problem at its source by going to the ball understanding that you need to play for the second ball as much as possible. And another key thing is definitely your boost management. Sometimes you waste a lot of boost just to get big boost again. Stay in the play for the second ball, grab pads, don't power slide turn. If you can cut the ball at its source, and don't be afraid of just always trying to cover net, and that's like your main purpose, right? That's the big thing, I think, for you. So yeah, I hope you and everyone else enjoyed this video, guys, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.